Sorry, still trying to adjust this camera. And I'm not even all the way in the frame. I was trying to catch this storm. I was sitting out here and it was storming and it's raining and I'm up and little one is up. So I was like, let me see who else is up. Let me see who else is up. My blue lotus is popping. But yeah, this solar eclipse, new moon in Libra energy. Just want to see what this energy wants to share with us, because there's a whole lot of shadows coming out, being shown some light on. Being shown some light on. At first I was gonna do it in the dark and just let the lightning, because it's been lightning real a lot. I was just gonna let the lightning and the lanterns light it up. And then my spirit was like, no, pull some cards. So here we go. All right, 11, magic number. I love it. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. All you all who are watching, let me know if you can hear me okay. But yeah, there we go. Hi. Hi, my hubby. Love him so much. Miss him so much. Hey, I love you too. Love you too. Okay, I just gonna pull. I'm not gonna be here long. I'm not gonna be here long. And again, for those of you just popping in, um, a little one is still up because we're having a storm, a very loud storm. So if you randomly hear me say, go to bed, or get back in that bed, I'm not talking to you, okay? You stay with me. I'm talking to little one because he's on my camera. That's why I didn't go live on Instagram as well. But he's on my other phone. All right, so I'm just gonna pull. I'm just gonna pull a couple of cards and wrap with you all for a minute. Have my little wind down time, and then we're gonna go. I'm not gonna be here long. Okay, a time for healing, balsamic moon. This is beautiful. One of my other clients got this card today. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. And I was pulling her a moon message, so I like that. I like that synchronicity. I like that it's the same message for the collective all the way around. It's a time for healing. And that's exactly what eclipses do. That shadow energy, it allows your certain shadow aspects, certain fears, certain things you may not have dealt with that has been going on for a while, for a cycle. So for this particular cycle, some things that may be showing up for you, that may be rearing its head, that may be wanting to be healed, is relationships. And not just romantic relationships, but friendships, family relationships, even the relationship with yourself. What are some things that you have suppressed within yourself? What are some things that you don't want to mention, you don't want to talk about because you're ashamed, or you're disgusted by the memory, or you're embarrassed by the memory, or you can't believe that you participated in this experience and it makes you feel horrible inside about yourself? Those things that you are dealing with or that are coming up for you, that's part of your shadow, and it needs to be addressed. It no longer wants to be suppressed. It's rearing its head. So allow yourself to dive into that energy. Dive into that energy. Okay? And the third card is have faith in your dreams. Perfect. Waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. That is so wonderful. So a time for healing, step out your comfort zone and have faith in your dreams. To have faith is to believe in something as if it's seen, even though you can't see, even though there's no evidence of it, even though there's no tangible evidence. But having faith in your dreams, having faith in yourself and your capabilities allows you to really enhance your power. It allows you to magnify your experience in a beautiful, dopeful way. So allow yourself to feel what you feel and trust the process. Okay, so getting ready for this live. I've been wanting to go live at night for a while now. I've been feeling the energy, right? And I know, actually, I do know Jesus loves me. Jesus came through today, was talking to me, was talking to me for one of my clients. Like, Jesus be rocking out with me, and I don't mind it. Sonny, Yeshua, why not? Right? But working through the energy of going with the flow. So I've been wanting to go live at night for a while, but things keep coming up. And now tonight I was like, okay, you know what? Let me go ahead, let me set up. And I was getting the plug for my lights for my holder, and I was like, man, I need one of those plugs that turn vertical because the horizontal wasn't working. I was like, where would that even be? I don't even know. Like, we only have our phone chargers. So I found one in my hubby's drawer. Shout out to him for always having things, right? I was so grateful. I was giving him all his praises in my head because he's not here right now. But I found one in his drawer, and then when I was plugging it in, I was like, yeah, but do it work though? And I was like, it worked. And it did work. It did work, but it wouldn't hold the charge. So then I was like, okay, well, what about if I plug it in inside and just run the cord through the door? There's a little extension we have right there. I said, that would be perfect. I said, yeah, that would work. Maybe a little hooky, but that's okay. It would work. And instead of when I go to move the extension that we have there, I found the plug that I needed for the light, right? Just going with the flow, going with the train of thought, just thinking about that, right? Putting it in perspective that way for you. Um, there was also a relationship that came back from my past that I had to reckon with and deal with. And it didn't happen today. It led up into today where I had to reconcile my role in the relationship and how to handle it thus forth, right? Still going with the flow, allowing myself to evolve through and past it. So even though it's not going, that relationship is not planning out the way how I want it to go right now, the flow is leading us to this pathway. That doesn't mean I'm giving up on faith or my dreams of what I want this relationship to look like, right? With this individual. So I'm just sharing that with you because that's how some of your relationships may go right now. Some may evolve past. You may evolve out of the energy of each other, but that doesn't mean that it's completely done, or it could mean that it is completely done, right? Your intuition is what is letting you know. But if you have a dream of we are supposed to be together, or we are supposed to have some type of communication, or and of course I'm talking about external relationships, or it's just natural for us to be together, but right now your energies are vibrating apart from each other. Have faith in your dreams, go your separate ways and heal what needs to be healed, but still hold the faith and the intention of uh, of what you are trying to do, right? So, with that being said, with that being said, that is your own personal. What should you be working on, or what should you be aware of right now at this point in time? Okay, I'm gonna pull a message to see the collective energy, because right now in the collective there are some crazy things happening, and I I need to uh, like get these people out of here. Like, not the freaking bots in here, right? Jeez. I need a moderator. I need a moderator, guys. That's okay. I'm going to intuit a moderator. But yeah, I want to pull information from the collective, right? What are some things we need to look out for in coming up in the collective shadow? What's coming up in the collective shadow? Let's see. Yeah, they irky. Mad irky. Wingstop is very much overrated. All of that is overrated. Okay, good. Glad this is on time for you. I personally had to stop eating Wingstop. My body was like, nope, no more. Right around the time Rick Ross started toting about it. And I loved Wingstop. Not so much their lemon pepper wings. Like, that's crazy. Their lemon pepper is not that hot. But let's see what the collective is talking about. So while I was shuffling, one card did flip out. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Believe in the impossible. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Yep. And don't let your past hold you back. Wow. South Node. Ramen, I need to make you a moderator. I need to make you a moderator for my channel. Please and thank you, because geez. And it's fine when I go live from my computer because I can limit who can comment, but I'm on my phone and I don't know how to do that. So yeah, Artiana, I might make you a moderator as well. Like, let's keep these bots out of here. But for the collective, believe in the impossible. It's time to take action. Don't let your past hold you back. Now, I smiled because remember I was mentioning a client I had earlier and I was giving them a moon message. Now another card popped from her message. And I love that. It's the new moon in Aries, right? Aries is all about war. It's all about revolution. Aries does not play, right? Aries rules Tuesdays, which a lot of people, weird statistic, but a lot of people get fired on Tuesdays, right? It's, I don't know, they're Mondays, they come in or they don't come in, and then Tuesday they get fired, or they're like, yeah, we got to hit it before the weekend or something. I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of excommunication happening, right? A lot of wars are started in the time of Aries. Now, there's a lot of things, as I said, this shadow is coming up. And the collective is calling for blood, okay? We see it with all the CEOs stepping down, with the celebrities being called to roost, with the politicians being put on blast. Like, no more wool over our freaking eyes. And it's time for everyone to take action. The collective is calling for action and calling for you to believe in the impossible. The spirit is inserting itself to assist in our affairs in a magnified way, because it is a time in our equinox with this autumn season, the veil, but it's not so much the veil, it's just the denseness of the energy is less. So spirit can step in and assist us with all the minions, right? With all the ancestors, spirit animals, angelics, galactic teams, aliens from different planets. Like, they all can come in and assist this on Earth based off what it is that we're putting out, based off the frequency, right? So they're letting us know that we should believe in the impossible. It's once in a blue moon. It's once in a blue moon right now that we have this opportunity, that things are going to come through in this way. And it's up to us to not look at the past and let it hold you back. Don't do it. Because we got the South Node for the collective, but for the personal things that we should be working on, remember the North Node came through. So North Node, we're moving forward. That's your ascending. What are you working towards? How are you living in your greatest fulfillment? And the South Node holds your past information, your Akashic, your traumas, things of that nature, right? It's the back. So it's behind you. So don't allow what has happened in the past, around the time when people have tried to rise up, revolutionize, command change. Don't let whatever happened back then halt you from what it is that you want to experience now. Have faith in your dreams, they told us already, okay? And take action, take radical action. Oh my God, yes. So Remember I said earlier, I was like, yeah, Jesus is my guy. Like Jesus came through and was talking to me earlier. But he came through during my reading. But I was watching you know how YouTube puts the next, they just play the next thing, and I was watching a video, it ended and it played the next video, and I was driving, so I was like, okay, whatever. And it was 19 Keys talking to D1, and I didn't know it at the time, but the name of it is called Messiah something. Anyway, he was saying Jesus is a radical, and I was like, I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about that. Like, in the name of God, so much bloodshed has been spilled. And Jesus has been a forefront mascot for what many religions like to refer to as God. Even though Jesus is not the God, he is a God, just like how you are a God. Okay? When he has this energy put towards him, the worship, all that just magnifies him, right? But in the story of the Bible, which we all know is within itself. But anyway, the story they tell you about Jesus when he was in the synagogues and saw them gambling and doing all type of debauchery, what did he do? He was flipping tables in that shit, right? Jesus was a Pisces, hence the fish, moving in his Christ chakra. So he was able to transcend the limitations because he was activated. All his chakras, well, not all, but his chakras are activated. So he was able to perform what you would call miracles and move in a space of knowing I don't have to take this BS. So when they saw them, when he saw them desecrating the holy, the sacred space, he started flipping tables. He started taking radical action. I say all that to say this. That's what Spirit is calling us to do. To not stop sitting by on the sidelines and take radical fucking action. Okay? Yes, even though take radical action. It's time to take action. New moon in the Aries. It's time to call the roosters home to roost. Let go. I told you all this the other day. Let go of your energetic attachments to how things have been done. Right? We're evolving, and we just got to go with the evolution, like how technology keeps evolving. Right? You have taking the movie theater, right? I just gave this example to somebody. Taking a movie theater, the evolution of that, where before they had to hand crank so you could see the movies, right? Then you didn't have movies with sound. Then you got movies that were black and white. Then you got movies, that moved to color. Then they moved to Technicolor. And then they started going to smaller screens. Now they're portable screens in a drive-in. Then you have the VHS tapes. Then you have the DVD tapes. Then you have the Blu-ray discs. Now you have the drives. Then you have streaming, right? You have all these different things as it just evolves. And nobody was thinking, man, how am I going to watch these movies? You just went along with the flow with the technology, right? That is how we need to allow ourselves to evolve. As one thing dissipates, as one thing leaves, another thing is built up in its place. You can't have new action, you can't have new earth, you can't have new energy with the old things still going on. Okay? And that's not for everybody because some people are going to be like, no, I like things the way they are. And they're going to stay the way things are. But if you're ready to see shit differently, if you're like, okay, I see the wool that you all have been pulling over our eyes, enough is enough. F everybody, F these politicians, F these celebrities, F these actors, rappers, all of that, F them all, F them. Okay, let them deal with their shit and their karma. I'm ready to start to learn how to fucking fly. Then let go of your emotional attachments, let things fall to the wayside, and have faith in your dreams, however which way it may be. And if there's anyone that is meant to be there with you and you are still holding space for them in your dreams, then they will flow. They will flow. They will get there. They'll catch up. Or you'll forget them. And it'll be like they never fucking existed. Real talk. And that's okay. That's okay. I know there's some people that have forgotten about me. I know I have forgotten some people have existed. Every now and then, maybe every couple years, there'll be a glitch and something will happen where I cross paths and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that person kind of vaguely. But do they even exist anymore? Like, do they? It's very freeing. Real talk, real talk. So that is that. I mean, I just want to come and holler at y'all for a bit. I'm about to go knock out my second workout, go get my Pilates on, And um, I'm gonna go. Sorry, somebody just sent me a donation. Thank you. I don't know if it's from here or if it's just the ether. It's just the angels love me, but I just saw the alert on my phone, so I appreciate y'all. Cash app, no, not hashtag. $ infinite L. That's my cash app. But yeah, that is, yeah, you gotta read in. Go back and watch the replay. Go back and watch the replay. Go back and watch the replay. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Artiana. I appreciate y'all coming and rocking out with me, hanging out with me for a bit. But yeah, I'm about to go to rock out and hold my vision. And during this time, let me just say this. Um, the solar eclipse is done. The new moon energy is tonight, but you don't want to really do anything with the new moon while it's dark, especially with an eclipse. So if you're going to do anything, I would recommend not tonight, not tomorrow night, but Wednesday. No, today is Wednesday. Shit, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Do that, and don't take spiritual baths. And if you clean your house, make sure you open all your windows. Make sure you do that. But yeah, other than that, just go in the flow. You don't always need to have an external ritual or an external tool to do things to enhance your life. You really don't, because you are it. You are the beacon. All those things, all those external things, the candles, the papers, the incense, the smudges, the bats, the altars, this all just like frequency enhancers. They're like boosters for your signal. That's all it is. That's all it is. But if you allow yourself to take the time and sit within self, you shed some of this excess weight, you be in your zone, like focus on you, and allow yourself to visualize what it is that you want to see, what it is you want to experience, and then allow yourself to feel it. Feel it. The emotional state is what brings it to life, because your emotions is your energy and motions, and whatever you attach your energy to in a heightened space, it must come to fruition. It must come to fruition. So if you have a clear idea of what it is that you want to see and experience, and then you attach it, right, you will experience the life that you want. Like, there it is. There is the secret, guys. That's all you have to freaking do. That's all you have to do. Yes. Yes. Go inward. Go inward. And if you don't like something, listen, let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all what I've been doing. And I've been hearing it, but I joined Minister Jew's, I don't know, membership, whatever you want to call it. I think it's membership. But I joined it just to, because everybody needs, iron sharpens iron, right? So I was like, okay, I want to get a little extra tips and things of that nature. And the revision tips that he shares, that's why I did a video the other day, because I've been revising things my day, and that shit been working. That shit has been working. And I'm like, oh snap. And it's so simple. It is so simple. So that is that. I am going to close out with that and let you all go. Good. Yes, please support the clients. Please support the clients. People need us. People need you. People need me. People need all of us. Let me see. Maximum Rising. People need you. Live Full, Die Empty. People need you. Artiana Bynum. People need you. Lord knows people need you. Shalom Samson. Yes. Yes. People need you as well. Like, people need you. Definitely need Angela Spratt. People need you. Like, we're waiting on you. We're waiting on you. There's something that you're going to do that is going to spark something in someone else, which is going to spark something in somewhere else. And those sparks are going to start creating momentous energy. Like, the momentum is just going to rocket. It's going to soar. You just need a couple more. We just need a couple more sparks. Like, we're getting there. The flame is getting there, right? It's on fire. We just need a couple more sparks to boost it. And like, all of our sparks is not like regular sparks. It's like jet fuel sparks. So every time you spark yourself, every time you enlighten yourself, you allow yourself to feel fully what it is that you feel you desire, deserve, and are destined to get in all your righteousness. that shit has to come through. Because there's nothing that you'll see, there's nothing that you'll feel, there's nothing that will be on repeat in your head that doesn't make you feel good, that you do not deserve. If you think of something wonderful, it's because you're in resonance with that. Because I promise you, there is nobody, there's nobody in Florida, in the whole state of Florida, that is thinking, how can I make better igloo houses or snow boots? Like, that thought isn't going to come across their mind because we're in Florida. It's not a necessity. But there's a bitch in Iceland or Greenland that is thinking of that, or Alaska that is thinking of that, right? Because they're in resonance with that. That's what the frequency they're on. So you're more likely to find someone that is their concern. Anything that comes into your vortex, any thought that comes into your vortex, is because it's in deliberate alignment with you. It's a deliberate part of what you are destined to achieve based off of the thought patterns you have firing in your mind with the experiences you choose to anchor in your heart. The experiences you choose to anchor in your heart fuels what it is that you have going on in your mind. So if you hold in your heart, I mean, and everybody perceives me as an ogre, you're going to get things that feed that in your mind. But in your heart, if you anchor experiences, everybody feels that I'm a peaceful, loving goddess, then those are the thoughts that's going to flow through for you. Okay? Like, oh, that makes sense. So take radical action. And you know what? I'm going to pull one more card. I'm going to pull 2 more cards from our higher selves. Our higher selves. Our was really running the show, was really helping and assisting us. And then for real, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Just found your channel. Can't wait to check it out. Yeah, check me out. Check me out, Miss Harrison. Love that. Thank you. I'm just going to pull 2 cards. Thank you all for the subscribes and the shares. I was trying earlier to share. Messed it up. I'm just going to have to share it later. I know sometimes my list, my email list, I guess, everyone who signed up on my website, who subscribed on my website, they'd be like, why don't you let us know when you're going live on YouTube? I said, why aren't you subscribed with the notifications on? Subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn the notifications on, because I don't always have time to send the email. I don't always have time. Okay, so 2 cards from our higher self. Words of encouragement. Words of encouragement. Like, what our higher selves want to let us know to confirm you are on the right track. We see you, we feel you, we love you. All right, that's it. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. And, oh, emotions are running high. Sleeper Moon. Yeah. Emotions are running high. Sorry, it won't go into focus, but emotions are running high because eclipse, I told you, it brings all that shadow energy. So you got to just stand firm on you, on what it is that you want to see, what it is that you desire, what it is you feel that you should get out of this experience. Do not play the victim. You are the victor. We are not warriors. We are warriors. We stand 10 toes in this shit. Okay? So don't allow the things that happened in the past. Watch the experiences you have anchored in your heart. Watch the experiences you have anchored in your heart. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay? Sometimes we go through things the way we do because it wasn't the right time. Maybe we wouldn't have appreciated it. Maybe we wouldn't have valued it. Maybe we wouldn't have been able to maintain it. Maybe other parties involved would have messed it up for us. There's infinite possibilities on why things don't work out the way we want it to work out, right? But we are here to experience things. We're here to be on a journey. And if everything was hunky dory and easy as pie, there would be no fun in that, because that's where we're coming from. Our original spirits are coming from places where it's just peace, love, and happiness. And they're like, I need a couple different obstacles. Like, I need some excitement. So we came here and was like, give us all the excitement. And some of us was like, okay, oh, toxic parents, that looks like a winner. Yeah, give me that. And Spirit is like, you sure? They're like, yeah, yeah, give me that. I can handle that shit. Toxic parents, that ain't nothing. Okay, let me see. Ungrateful kids, yeah, give me that. I want that too. Yep. All right. Yep. Bad, horrible romantic relationships, yeah, give me that too. Give me some of that. Okay. All right. Let me see what else. Horrible jobs, yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, throw that in there. And our team is like, you sure that's all you wanted to be? Like, yeah, yeah, I got this shit. Like, what do you mean? I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior spirit. I'm up here rolling with the big dogs. You know, I just need some excitement. So give me all that shit. Yeah, horrible skin disease. Give me that too. Yeah, that's something I want to battle in my life. Yeah, depression. Sprinkle some of that shit in there too. And then we go through these things and we're like, what the fuck? Because we forgot that this is what it is we wanted to go through. So just pursue. Just pursue. All right, just pursue. Just keep faith in your dreams and don't let your past hold you back, because the things you went through in the past you were meant to go through based off the level of understanding you had at that point in time, and it was meant to help you and mold you and shape you. It gave you a lesson. Sometimes the lesson is, I don't like it, so I'm not going to do that anymore. And if I see anything that reminds me of that, I'm going to run the other way. It's not meant, I don't like it, so I'm going to close myself off from ever experiencing it again. Because if you close yourself off from experiencing it again, you're limiting yourself. And if you're limiting yourself, that means you're too much in the physical and you're not enough in your spirit, because you are a limitless being. Stop putting yourself in a box. Stop labeling yourself. Stop labeling yourself and putting yourself in a box based off of things that you've seen before. Because we're visual learners, everything that we keep visualizing, we materialize. And if you keep visualizing the failure that you feel you went through, or the mishap that you feel you went through, if you keep envisioning it, all that's going to do is keep replaying in your mind, and you're going to be a perpetual loop of clusterfuck. And nobody likes that. There's not one person that I've ever spoken to I know a lot of people in all my living that I've ever been like, do you enjoy the clusterfuck of your life? No one has ever said yes. Enjoy it? No, not at all. It's not enjoyable. So get yourself out the loop. Visualize your dreams, hold the vision, have faith in it, feel the emotions with the jet fuel, with the spark, and go after it with radical action. And everybody else, all these unrighteous bastards who have been siphoning your light, let their karma come. Let their karma come. Because karma's your cousin. Like, stop thinking of something that's a side of you. She is your cousin. That creative energy, yeah, it's part of you. So, let me go. Let me get out of here. I want to smoke my joint. It's not a joint. It's not a joint. It's not a joint. There it is. Little. Yeah. And unwind for the night. Let that juju go. Yeah, my blue lotus is talking to me. But I love you all. I appreciate you all. Share this video. Like this video. Yeah, maximum. Look. Share that. Share that. All right. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to this video, subscribe to my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com. Anything else I need to tell y'all? I don't think so. I love you guys. Go and be great. Go and be wonderful and do so on purpose. And when somebody frowns at you and scowls at you, just smile. They're going to be like, what's wrong with you? Are you crazy? And you're like, yes, I live in the land of Delulu, where everybody is happy and smiles and acts like they have some sense instead of miserable twats. And I promise you they'll leave you alone. Later. Night, night.